Hello everyone, welcome to the 50/50s, where we take a trip back in time to one of the greatest decades. I'm your host, Samuel Ray. Thank you, really. But tonight, we have an array of guests coming on. Our first guest being Winthrop Bellknuckle, an avid music fan, a retired mechanic, and an enjoyer of fruit trees. How are you, Mr. Winthrop? Winthrop? Winthrop. Doesn't matter. Mr. Winthrop, you're an avid music fan. What would you say your favorite band is? Or musician?
I wouldn't really say band. It goes by Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley?
Yes.
Very famous musician.
He is indeed.
Well, what would you say your favorite song from Elvis is?
Well, there is this one that I relate very heavily to.
Do you?
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Nothing but a hound dog. You are a hound dog indeed, Mr. Winthrop.
I know I am.
So, Elvis is such a popular artist. Would you say there's any underground artists or bands that you like?
I've heard about this one band called the Falcons.
The Falcons. What do they do?
Music.
They do music.
They do music.
Do they?
Yes.
Well, that's very interesting indeed. Are they a group of greasers, would you say?
They ain't no greasers.
They ain't no greasers.
They ain't no greasers.
Very interesting indeed. So, you're a fruit tree enjoyer. What's your favorite court case?
My favorite court case? I'd have to say Brown versus Board of Education.
Brown versus Board of Education. Very important court case indeed. Very important.
Very much so.
With you being a retired mechanic and all, what car did you drive in today?
I drove in a Spider today.
You drove in a Spider.
A Spider.
Fancy, Mr. Winthrop. Fancy,
Yep.
fancy. I like me a Spider. I myself have a Citroen DS, but you know, we all to each their own.
Ain't got nothing on a Chevy.
Ain't nothing on a Chevy. Well,
Nothing on a Chevy.
to each their own. This has been Mr. Winthrop. Clap, everybody. And for our next very special guest, we have the one, the only, Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, isn't she wonderful? Okay, calm down. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. Okay. So, Miss Marilyn, how are you tonight? You're looking lovely.
Oh, I'm very fabulous.
You're fabulous. That's good. You were in your recent movie, The 7-Year Itch. That was a box office hit.
Yes, I really enjoyed being in the movie with Bruce Wayne and Franklin Sinatra.
John Wayne?
John
and
Wayne.
Frank Sinatra?
Frank Sinatra, yes. I get them confused.
And you have a new movie coming up?
Yes,
What movie is that going to be?
The 12 Angry Men. But I like to call it James Bond.
You like to call it James Bond. Do we have a clip? We have a clip. Play the clip.
Snake in my boot.
Well, it looks good. I'm excited for it. So, Miss Monroe, you were recently in a McDonald's commercial, and you were quoted saying, 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Yes, I really love it. It just gets me going inside.
McDonald's? It gets you going inside?
Yeah, and I really like beef patties.
You really like beef patties.
I really
I'll talk
like
to you
beef.
after the show.
Yeah.
And you were seen at your home eating Rice Chet cereal. Is there a sponsorship coming soon there?
There should be.
There should be.
Keep
New
in
commercial.
touch.
Look out for it. So, Miss Monroe, you're in an underground film that actually wasn't seen by most people. Attack of the Crab Monster?
Yes. Sadly, it's not as popular as it should be because I'm in the movie. But I guess it did get some views.
Yeah. I thought it was a pretty good movie. I went and saw it in theaters. I don't know how it didn't get more views.
I know.
The box office let down. Well, everybody, this has been Marilyn Monroe. Get out of here, hound dog! Be careful, Marilyn. Get him out of here!
Saved me.
Now, with our next guest, Mr. Sir Michael Carmichael III Jr., the inventor of the musical synthesizer, to come talk about his new invention. Mr. Michael Carmichael III Jr. How are you today, sir? You doing good, sir?
I'm doing amazing.
You're doing amazing. Wonderful, wonderful. So, you're a musical synthesizer. This is a big invention, isn't it?
It is. It makes various noises. Music can be produced badly. Music sounds you couldn't imagine, like
Wow,
things
really?
people wouldn't even have thought about. Sounds are unimaginable. This is revolutionary.
So, where did you get your inspiration for this invention?
Well-
what made you think of this?
There's a very good book that I like to read called Charlotte's Web. It is centered around a pig that sees a spider, and in the web draws things and whatnot. But the animals can talk. They talk to me. They did. I shot it in my 8-ball. You hear me?
Saw the animals talking in your 8-ball?
They did. The animals told me from my 8-ball. That's what they did. It's about Dwight Eisenhower.
Oh.
The government, they're hiding for us. Eisenhower met with aliens, but they want to keep it under wraps.
Whoa. I'm sorry, sir. You're on for your musical synthesizer invention.
That's not important, all right? The government, they're lying to us. They're lying to
Hey,
us.
Mr. Carmichael, I'm sorry, but you need to calm down. We're here for your musical synthesizer.
Yes, I'm sorry. My synthesizer is a very unique invention. It can make infallible sounds like
Yes, very interesting.
With this, we can make all sorts of noises. Music will be changed forever. Revolutionary.
Yes, and you've gone on record saying that you should have won the Nobel Prize over William Faulkner.
I should have. That snake. My musical synthesizer was the best thing this world's ever seen. Who cares about literature? I should have won it. I was the one that deserved it. Eisenhower.
Okay.
It was Eisenhower, I bet. He knows I know. The animals, they told me in my 8-ball. He knows I know. They're
What
trying
about-
to suppress me.
What about Eisenhower?
Eisenhower, he met with aliens.
Well,
He saw aliens.
Oh, okay. I guess this guy really flipped his lid. Let's cut to commercial.
Wait!
And with our next guest to talk about athletes, individuals, and board games for children, Lord Douglas Gobblestopper. Lord Douglas Gobblestopper, everybody. How are you, Mr. Douglas? Lord Douglas.
I'm doing good, sir.
You're doing good.
Nice to meet you.
So, our first topic that you're talking about the athletes of the world.
I am. They're very, very interesting.
It's known your profession as a sports analyst.
Yeah, very, very fun job. Don't
So-
get a lot to do.
Who are the big athletes in the world today?
Well, starting off, you gotta love boxing. Great sport, love it.
Love boxing.
Thank you. Rocky Marciano, he's a great boxer. Gotta love him. 49-0, crazy. Never seen anything like it.
Can I have? Thank you.
Okay.
Next athlete. You have another athlete?
No, they all suck. Moving on.
Oh, there's some significant individuals of the 50s, specifically like Martin Luther King. What's your thoughts on Martin Luther King, Mr.
Well-
Gobblestopper?
He's a great man. I love him. He just so enthusiastic, working for a good cause.
Indeed.
Gotta love the man. I wish I could shake his hand.
I love him too.
Other people to include, like Rosa Parks, love her too. Even though there's the little fiasco that went down with her, she did the right thing, and I believe in her cause, and we're gonna keep working for that.
Okay. Is there any lesser known individuals that you think should get more recognition, that we should recognize them today?
Well, lesser known individuals I don't really care about because most of them are lesser known for a reason. They're weak. But anyways, there is one that I would like to say. Thea Gibson, she's very nice at tennis. I love the touch. She's amazing. She's a black athlete that has done very well in breaking the barrier for athletes of color. And it's just so inspiring. I love
Who
to
did you
watch.
say?
Thea Gibson.
Can't say I know who that is. We'll recognize her today. And lastly, board games for children. What's your favorite board game that you play with your children? Do you play board games with your children? Do you have children?
No, my children, they stay in the closet because they need to learn the right way. They need to learn about the hardships of life.
The hardships.
Yeah.
You don't treat your children? You wouldn't even play a game of Candyland or Yahtzee with
No
them?
games in this life. There's no time for it. You need to get right to the money, right to work, okay? That's what I think. Playing around is not for real people. But if I had to say one, Yahtzee's pretty nice.
He likes Yahtzee, everybody.
Pretty nice.
Mr. Gob.
Yeah, Lord.
Lord Gobblestopper, everybody.
Thank you.
Because the studio makes me have to be more inclusive to women, a housewife. So, what would you say life is like as a housewife?
Well, I get up in the morning and I make breakfast for my babies and my family. Then I clean the house and then I send them off to school. And then I maybe watch a little bit of I Love Lucy or Lassie. Those are my favorite shows at the moment. And then I clean the house and I go shopping. And then my kids come home and I make them a snack. And then I'll get ready on dinner. And then I'll put them to bed. They'll watch The Lone Ranger right before they go to sleep when I'm cleaning. And then I'll finish cleaning and I'll go to bed for the day.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, okay.
No, you're done.
Okay.
Housewife. Housewife, everybody.
Now, as we reach the final moments of our broadcast, news. The Korean War finally over. Way to go, America. Univac, the first business computer. Yeah. The uranium stock boom. Let's make some money off that. The Montgomery bus boycott. Rosa Parks, civil rights. Yeah. And Castro takes over in Cuba. Communism. Hate the Reds. The DNA double helix. Don't know what that is, but go DNA. Whatever sport you play. Yeah. Have a wonderful time, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the 50-50s with Samuel Ray. Why are you here? Good night, everybody.
As we reach the final moments of our broadcast, news. The Korean War finally over. Way to go, America. Univac, the first business computer. Yeah. The uranium stock boom. Make some money off that. The Montgomery bus boycott. Rosa Parks, civil rights. Yeah. And Castro takes over in Cuba. Communism. Hate the Reds. The DNA double helix. Don't know what that is, but go DNA in whatever sport you play. Yeah. Have a wonderful time, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the 50-50s with Samuel Ray. Why are you here? Good night, everybody.